touching the world.
What are you doing in the kitchen?
You ain't gonna cut.
If you want to come to my house and touch things, you need to ask permission from me. I know it's your father's house, but it's been willed to me. I own this house now.
You call this a house? This thing? Don't worry, eh?
Go to a better place.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, Kasoa.
Why you who say you want to move me and say tea bread? What the number one now? What they but we need pediatre to say.
We are very, very okay.
Oh,
very, very okay.
We okay, I'm packed.
Hey, Kaka. Kaka, you good?
Shall I talk? Not the right paper. I pass finish.
Menya bema opese oye me ho ade.
Hey!
Crossed by blood. Oh, I crossed by blood.
Hello and welcome to the Channel One Newsroom. We're coming to you live from our studios at number 5 for Wula Hansen Lane at Tessano in Accra. I am Ajwa Tinkrama Domina. Coming up. National security operatives intercept massive stash of money, including counterfeit US dollars and Ghana cedi notes, along with boxes of suspected gold bars concealed in 12 20-foot shipping containers at a warehouse in Sapeman near Accra. Also, water shortage hits various parts of the country. We'll find out from the Ghana Water Company what it's doing about the problem.
I just say, Omode is a Pragiano, a quart a chili, no one could be a son of the
Still in the bulletin, 29 cases of cholera and 1 death recorded in the Efutu municipality of the Central Region.
We have confirmed 29 out of them. So those are confirmed cases, like these are tested and positive cholera. But majority of these 300 cases are coming from similar areas. So if you have confirmed a case from this area and you came from there, you are likely to be one.
And later, Ablekuma North Constituency NDC holds vigil to push home their demand for the Electoral Commission to rerun the parliamentary polls in all 62 disputed polling stations. Hello and welcome to the bulletin. We start tonight from some security matters. And the national security operatives have intercepted massive stash of money, including counterfeit US dollars and Ghana cedi notes, along with boxes of suspected gold bars concealed in 12 20-foot shipping containers at a warehouse in Sapeman near Accra. We have details.
In a high-stakes intelligence-led operation, Ghana's national security has intercepted a massive stash of US dollars, gold bars, and counterfeit Ghanaian currency hidden inside a warehouse in the South municipality. Acting on a tip-off, security operatives tracked 12 20-foot shipping containers to a secret location in Sapeiman, where they discovered the illicit haul cleverly concealed in wooden crates camouflaged with cement and charcoal bags. The bust has triggered a nationwide manhunt for 4 key suspects, including a notorious ringleader known only as Al-Haji. The operation, executed with precision, uncovered an enormous quantity of cash, including genuine US dollars and counterfeit Ghana cedi notes in 50 and 100 cedis denominations. The illicit funds were stacked in wooden boxes, some barricaded with plywood and sealed with charcoal to evade detection. In a twist, operatives also found multiple metal boxes suspected to contain gold bars. Investigators believe the sophisticated concealment methods suggest a well-organized criminal syndicate with extensive smuggling and money laundering operations. 2 of the suspected 12 containers remain unaccounted for, but national security officials have deployed state security trackers to locate them. Further deepening the intrigue, security operatives also discovered counterfeit Ghana Army uniforms and boots inside the warehouse, raising concerns about the potential for fraudulent military impersonation.
Away from Accra, we take you to the north now, and students of Bimbilla Senior High School in the northern region are expressing deep concerns over the negative effect of the ongoing water crisis on their education. Now, many students spend long hours searching for water, often missing lectures in the process. Some even risk their lives crossing the busy Eastern Corridor Highway in front of the school. More details in this report by Channel 1 Northern Regional Correspondent Mohammed Aminu M. Alabira.
The persistent water crisis in Bimbilla within the Nanumba North municipality has reached a critical point once again, severely impacting students of Bimbilla Senior High School. It is heartbreaking to witness students struggle daily to fetch water, sometimes at great personal risk. The situation has become so dire that some students go days without bathing. Channel 1 News spoke to some students about their ordeal and how the crisis is affecting their academic performance.
You'll be in class, it's not yet time for closing. You'll be rushing to come out so that you can go there to get the water early. Even if you go there, you won't find it easy, because at the hometown people and home people too, they are fetching water there. So if you go, they'll sell 1 can for you, 1 cedis or 2 cedis.
Sometimes students don't even bath. We have a term in the school we call Congo. We don't, like, we only wash our hands, some wash their legs, then other parts of the body, then they go to class. Because of that, it has a great effect on our studies. And in the morning time too, sometimes when we wake up, it's the same thing. We don't get water to bath and go to class. This is causing a huge loss on our academic studies.
One of the biggest dangers they face is crossing the highway in search of water. According to the students, a colleague was recently hit by a speeding vehicle. They are making appeal to the government, philanthropists, and organizations for urgent intervention.
Sometimes the cars, they don't slow down, and it's very risky for the students of Bimbilla Senior High. The last time, because of the water crisis, a student was hit by a car. So we are appealing to the government to help us solve our water crisis.
Despite efforts by the school's management to address the crisis, little progress has been made. The school's location has made it difficult to access groundwater, as previous attempts to drill boreholes have failed.
The management has made several efforts to get water in the school for the students to use, and all prove futile. Why? Because the land that we are residing on, the water table, I think it is low. So we have had a lot of NGOs. They came in and dug boreholes, and yet still they are not able to get water. So, and we made several efforts by building the wall to boost learning, teaching and learning in the school. But because of lack of water on campus, is a very serious challenge in the school.
Let's say a while longer on water issues, and despite recent renovations on key water storage facilities in Tamale, thousands of residents continue to grapple with severe water shortages, with some living without a steady water supply for over a year. The situation was expected to improve during the Harmattan season following the completion of renovation works on the 2,270 cubic meter storage facilities at Bagabaga and Kaladan. However, residents are still facing significant challenges in accessing potable water. Our Northern Regional correspondent Shawana Yusuf has more in this report.
Water scarcity remains a pressing issue in Tamale as many residents continue to endure months without adequate water supply. Several areas, including Zaire, Target, and the Tamale Teaching Hospital area, have been without a consistent flow of water, making daily activities increasingly difficult. As a result, residents have been forced to rely on alternative sources such as boreholes and water tankers, often at exorbitant cost to meet their household needs. Some of the affected residents spoke to Channel 1 News, expressing their frustration over the worsening situation.
We have reported this matter to the Ghana Water Company. The first person, local area person here, officer here, Mr. Isa, we have gone to his house. We have gone there several times to see him and to ask him why it is so. He has never been able to give us any tangible. He keeps saying the following week we'll get water. And how many weeks have passed? Just consider, even if it is 1 year, 52 weeks have passed.
We buy from these tricycles, what they call yolo. And then sometimes we get a tanker, which is reasonable. Then we buy tractor tankers. That is what we get water from. We want them to give us water. They should just let us have water. That is our problem.
Many residents have questioned why the crisis intensifies during the dry season, yet water flows relatively better during the rainy season. They are calling for a rationing program to ensure a more equitable distribution of water.
During rainy season, very minimal. But during dry season, we get this problem. Why we are getting this problem, nobody can tell. Because if I'm in Camberley and other parts of Camberley are flowing, why can't my place also flow? Is it that we are not getting enough flow of the water, or it's intentional? That one is another matter. So all that we need, if we can all get water at the same time, at least in every week or in every 2 weeks, I'm sure I'll get water and get my reservoirs and fetch down.
It will be recalled that in October last year, Channel 1 TV reported on renovation works at one of Tamale's largest storage facilities aimed at improving water supply, particularly during the dry season. The regional director of the Ghana Water Company, Stephen Amihia Mensah, believes the situation has improved significantly compared to previous years.
By Friday, we're very sure that water will get to Avnash and even go down towards UDS. So because of these investments, although there's still water shortages because the source has not been expanded, it's the same 35,000 cubic we are producing, but the water management and distribution has improved over these reservoirs. That's why the impact is less than last year. As you recall, there were 2 demonstrations in January. And this year, it hasn't happened, and there are less yellow gallons also in town.
In an interaction with management of the Ghana Water Company, we understand that the improvement works at their major storage tanks at Bagabaga and also at Kaladan couldn't achieve the needed results, as they were hoping that that would have ameliorated the difficulties of water that people face during the dry season. They are hoping to have these issues resolved so that the issue of water challenges would be a thing of the past in the metropolis. For Channel 1 News, my name is Shawana Yusuf, reporting from Tamale in the Northern Region.
In the central region, some residents of Kasoa in the Ewutu East municipality have been grappling with access to potable water for months. According to the residents, their taps have remained dry for over 3 months, forcing them to rely on water tankers at exorbitant prices. Central Regional Correspondent Calvin Stetter visited some affected communities in Kasoa and filed this report.
This is Loya, one of the communities in Kasoa that has been struggling with access to potable water for months. Residents recount that the last time they received water through their taps was sometime in November last year. Since then, the taps have remained dry, leaving them with no choice but to purchase water from tanker operators. The price of a full tank of water ranges between 300 and 400, a burden many say is unsustainable. The crisis is not limited to Kasoa alone. Adjoining communities such as Amanfrom Top Town in the Gansouth municipality are also facing similar challenges. Residents in these areas lament the difficulties they endure daily due to the water shortage.
Isia ensuo ho ayedin e Kasoa ma isia polytankers haso machire nyina empty. Isia duro no pa omo ye dokno eye faras o area ha no. Eje se omo de ayi sa pragia no ekọ achiri no nwa kunye nsuo no biasa na omo de abaye duane. Obi kro be start na duane na ekobo be 11. Enti yesra aban no so omo bibi on be ye wo ho de a omo nye.
Fibeye bosumo krampanyi ye fia haze ye nye bi. Ye dokno ho adwuma wa ha. Nti so ne de ehia pa ya wo mofrome piso e wo fie ha nya ye doso wo fie nti so samede no kwasem ye ho kire nyampa nya agoro.
I've been in Kasoa for about 22 years now, and indeed I can attest to the fact that water has been a serious challenge in this particular vicinity. It's really a challenge to all of us, and it's really hectic when it happens that way. To even get water to buy from these tanker drivers is also a challenge because the demand for water becomes extremely high, and when that happens, you have to pay extra amount of money to the drivers before they can get you their tanker, yes. And so it is really hectic.
The situation has severely impacted not only households, but businesses operating in the area. Joseph Oman, a food vendor in Loya, shares how he has to walk long distances in search of potable water to cook for his customers.
Pipe one about me need go make like Kasoa akobusu made aba before mama be yejuma do time ko Kasoa so menya nsu wo kakra ba on to akobusu what before mama be yejuma menya anka pipe no gusu an e de enfu maya bibia na ensu enya esu fa yejuma.
The water shortage situation extends beyond Kasoa, affecting several parts of the central region. Many residents are questioning why the crisis persists without a concrete solution in sight. Dr. Atokwansa, the regional director of the Community Water and Sanitation Agency, provides some explanation regarding the ongoing crisis.
What we have realized is that because of the dry season, we are unable to first of all get enough water from the sources, because in central region we rely many of our water from the surface water. So there are challenges within the rural belt and areas within the urban belt. So as Ghana Water have explained clearly what the reasons are at the urban area, we are reinforcing that point to add on to why the rural folks are also facing some challenges.
If you enter many homes within the Kasoa enclave, this is what you see in many of the households. This is as a result of the lack of water within the Kasoa area. Some of them I spoke to say the water rationing exercise is affecting them and want an imminent solution to this problem. Calvin Stetter, Channel 1 News, Lawyer.
You're still watching the Channel 1 News, broadcasting from our studios at Tesano in Accra. Still ahead in the bulletin. 29 cases of cholera and 1 death recorded in the Efutu municipality of the central region. Stay with us for details of this and other stories coming up shortly.
Menya bema opese oyeme ho ade. Congratulations. Me are very, very okay.
Sophia cha.
What's it?
Medibone.
After benya krasa fie for pe wani wa ye wate. Ade sinipa le so aware no. Emma so ne, Emma so tina socket.
Trusted by blood.
Life is a celebration of moments. Big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
P for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
ECG, now you sweating because of me. Sarah, get more money and I pepper them. All the time I dey pepper them. Plenty commas for the pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them. Making money and I pepper them. All the time I dey pepper them. My whole gang with they pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them.
And I have my two ladies. So who's Lali and who's Lola? Okay, should we confuse her? Okay, you guess first. Yes, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just rack your brain. You said we're your girls now, so tell the difference between your girls now and Lola. So I'm gonna just keep adding.
I bring my plate to pepper them.
Hey! What else?
Just send me some rice to pepper them.
Hey, don't worry.
One upgrade is nice, but a double upgrade is amazing. And that's how we do it. Upgrade today to get even more with Step Up. If you're on GoTV Max and upgrade to GoTV Super, you'll get way more with GoTV Super Plus.
It's so cool.
Get big value. Get big entertainment.
Very good.
Perfect! Upgrade and get even more with GoTV.
Yeah.
GoTV. Love it.
Love is in the air, and it's time to put your heart to the test. It's your boo. Well, even your boo will get a boo. This Valentine's season, tune in to Love in the City with me, Noyo Korte, on Brunch in the City on 97.3 City FM. From February 5th to 14th every day, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., I will be giving you the chance to test the love and commitment of your special somebody. Planning a surprise, confessing your love, or testing your partner's loyalty. Love in the City will make this Valentine's unforgettable. It's your boo. Love in the City. Let's put love to the test. Only on 97.3 City FM.
Girl, I wanna give you a special treat. You're so sweet. Turn off the lights.
Love in the City 2025 is proudly sponsored by Africa World Airlines. Touching Africa, touching the world.
All
On February 14th, Valentine's Day, we are about to experience different shades of love. The symphonies of love and high life music will fill the Palms Convention Center, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Aquabwa presents Shades of Love Concerts. Yes, it's back and here again. Come with your loved ones, family and friends and experience Aquabwa music. It's a romantic evening on Valentine's Day from 7 p.m. prompt. Tickets are selling now for 300 Ghana cedis regular, 500 Ghana's VIP, and VVIP going for 750 Ghana cedis. For special table reservations, call 0246 466 770. Yes, so grab your tickets now by dialing *714*2020#. Don't wait to be told. It's Aquaba's Shades of Love concert, February 14th at 7 p.m. prompt. This event is powered by Big Ideas and 3 Music TV.
Welcome back to the bulletin. We bring you some more stories on the water shortage across parts of the country. This time we are in Ho because the persistent water crisis is putting immense pressure on key institutions, forcing them to find alternative means to sustain their operations. We have been joined via Zoom by Volta Regional Correspondent Desmond Salasiago. Desmond, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Which institutions are we referring to and what is the situation there?
All right, so good evening. Some key institutions which we are talking about, the senior high schools, second institutions, and the whole teaching hospital and other hospitals, including the whole municipal hospital, the Volta Regional Teaching Hospital, which is the main or the biggest hospital to spend about 11,000. We also, directly from the Volta Regional Minister recently, according to him, they are now paying 650 Ghana cedis per day for a tanker. So if they are to buy at least 3 tankers, you can imagine how much they are spending without the directive.
Hello, Desmond.
But now with the directive,
Desmond, try and reposition yourself for us. We are struggling to hear you.
They were paying 1,000.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, if you can hear me, please
hello.
Go ahead with your submission. It's a bit clearer now.
All right. So previously, the whole teaching hospital spends about 1,100 daily or per tank to get water, but now they are buying a tank of water for 650 cedis. This is as a result of the directive from the Volta Regional Minister James Gunu, where he said they will be making available some tankers to some key institutions where the whole teaching hospital is also part. When you go to the whole central prisons, they are relying on a sole borehole, which is catering for about 350 inmates, together with some prison officers who are living in the barracks. So you can see the pressure on the borehole there. And according to the CSP Al-Hajj David Apusiga, according to him, they have to rely on the water, especially in the night, because the pressure is low at night, so they have to bring some of the inmates out to fetch the water into the yard for their use in the day. And mind you, it's not all the prisoners or all the inmates, who will be coming out to fetch the water. So you can also see the workload on those who will be coming out to fetch water for their colleague inmates there.
Right.
And when you also go to the senior high schools or the secondary institutions here in the regional capital, you can see that they are working. They've been working some years now to drill some boreholes in most of these schools. So they are not too much affected by the shortage of the water. But those affected are mainly the teachers, especially those who are outside the campus. So I've been also speaking to the Deputy Director of Education here in the region, Madam Miriam Atri, who also said they are also working to ensure that bungalows are built on the campus, so all teachers will be stationed on campus, and the issue of water shortages and some not being able to come to school on time will be solved. But in the Volta region or in Ho here now, and a directive or a press release was issued yesterday by the PURC indicating that some temporary works have been done at the Pefe Headworks, and by today or tomorrow, water should be flowing to some homes. And I can tell you that, yes, water has begun flowing to some homes, but for now, it has ceased. This we know.
Sorry, Desmond. You mean the water started? You mean the water started flowing following the assurance that was given through the release, but now it has ceased again?
It has ceased again at some areas. I can't tell for other parts of the.
Which areas have had the water supply truncated again?
Okay, so we have Peki, we have Peve, we have Ho, we have Bame, Akrofo, and some minor communities, which I can't mention all the communities.
Right.
They are having the issue with the shortage of water. But when you come to Ho, as at this afternoon, some areas, those in Bankwe, Dome, were having water. But I learned the water was short again, or water was ceased flowing again for some time now.
What's the assurance we are getting from the water company? Is it that by tomorrow, as the statement said, we'll have food supply restored to all of these areas?
I can't tell for a fact, but what I know is, according to the release which was issued yesterday, they said they have worked on it and water should be flowing to our homes. But mind you, we were having previously 3 shafts or 3 pumps which were stationed at the Keve Headworks. 2 broke down some years ago, and we were relying on a sole shaft. And this shaft, pressure was on it. So residents in these areas, the affected areas, were being rationed water. Water was rationed to these people. So now that the temporary work has been.
Very well. Thank you so much. That's Desmond Selassie Ago. He is Volta regional correspondent, painting us a picture of what has been happening in the region as far as water supply is concerned, particularly in Ho. Well, thankfully, we have been joined by the communications manager for the Ghana Water Company Limited, Stanley Mate, to get some more perspectives on this. Good evening, Mr. Mate. Thank you for joining us. Kindly unmute your microphone so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. So right from our correspondent, let me start from there. He says that the Peve Headworks was not functioning for some time. There was an intervention to get it fixed. We understand that water supply was restored to the areas, but currently some of the areas have still had their water supply ceasing. What's happening?
I think the correspondent didn't really do justice to to viewers, in that his reportage is not wholly accurate. And so we were there on Monday, personally myself, and then our managing director, Honorable Adam Utowakilu, and then some high-ranking and top engineers to meet with the political and traditional leaders and the people of the whole municipality and surrounding communities. Now, we had a very good interaction. There was a great debate. Your correspondent was there, and no, I need to check. I don't think he was there, but there were a lot of media guys, and we gave them briefing. We took them around. We showed them what the challenge was. We gave them history of the place. So I would have expected that we would have done better with this report.
Mr. Mate, he was certainly then. That's how come he got us this report. But the question I was asking is, what's the updates with the whole water situation?
Yes, so let me give the background because it's giving some information which is inaccurate. Let me correct that impression and then we'll move on. So all I'm saying is that the whole treatment plant was built in 1993. Now the pumps there are supposed to be 3. And since its inception and per the volumes of water and the capacity of the treatment plant, 1